Sweet. Looks like we're going live. All right.
Awesome.
Here we are. We are live on the Record Shop Twitch once again. Our favorite thing. You can read it there in the name. So, how you doing, man?
How's it going today,
Woo,
Chris?
it's been a hectic day. We've been really, really busy, man. I know you've been really, really busy too. Maybe you can share some behind the scenes info with our friends out there.
Yeah, I mean, the last few days, just making sure we get all the people that are qualified for the competition kind of handled. If they had any questions, from everything from helping them link their socials to making sure they just did all the steps correctly. So it's been a lot of fun interacting with new people. So
yeah, no doubt. The competition or this challenge this time was good deal more complex than ones we've done, but I think the community's really enjoyed it. We have actually with us today a very, very special guest, one that was actually pretty crucial in helping make this challenge come together. Before that, I do want to give a shout out to Lisa, aka Redbird. Unfortunately, we had some issues getting started today, part of why we're late, in addition to a myriad of other things. But yeah, we're gonna get the audio sorted out so we can make sure she's on board for the next one. As we were saying, though, we do have a special guest today. Shall you make an introduction, Cade?
yeah, I guess without further ado, we have Andrew with us here today, our data guru.
Data guru, to say the least. What's up? Is Andrew up here on the scene yet? Let's check it out. I'm looking for him.
there?
I'm looking for him.
There he is.
Is this thing live?
No clue how this works. It's my first Twitch stream, so that's gonna be good. Awesome.
Yeah, well, we're so glad to have you, man. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. And as I was gonna say, Data Guru is maybe a bit of an understatement. One of the unsung heroes here. You may see him dropping in occasionally in the Discord. By occasionally, I mean almost daily, checking out things, seeing how things are going. Why don't you introduce yourself, my friend?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, besides the general chat and kind of jumping in and just kind of chatting with everybody every once in a while, usually post pack drops and answering questions. But yeah, obviously I am the, oh my gosh, what is my role? Data analyst, business intelligence analyst. I don't know where it stops and where it starts, but a lot of different factors. Whether it's all of us meeting together and discussing challenges, logistics, and pulling metrics from how we're growing, where we need to go, things like that. Economic factors, everything. But super, super cool. It's probably my most unique job of all my unique jobs I've ever had. So it's pretty crazy, to say the least.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're really, really lucky to have you. Thanks for all that you do, man. Like you pull so many valuable insights into how things are going, what's going well, what's not going well. But I assume like data analytics isn't really like all you do, is it? Do you have any other like passions or hobbies that keep you busy outside of?
Oh man, probably too many to count. Outside of hiking, I live in Washington State, so I get to hike all the time.
Awesome.
Whenever I can sneak outside and it's not too, oh my gosh. I guess my own personal background outside of NFTs, I come from a long list of data analytic roles in healthcare primarily, where I actually come from. So something totally different than Record Shop, but outside of that, hiking, what else do I do? A fish tank behind, if you see this beautiful blue light.
Love it.
It's actually a saltwater tank.
So awesome.
It makes the room look really weird, but it's kind of nice to work into. But yeah, I mean, I get outside as much as I can. It's gorgeous out here if you're in the Seattle area. It's super, super nice, but as much as I can get outside.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I visited once. I've gotten to visit Seattle, and it is absolutely gorgeous out there. Have you been there before, Cade?
No, but it is on one of my top on my list to go to in the next few years at least. So
we can do it.
I like a lot of the music scene there, so I'm looking to get to some concerts out there.
Yeah, a little cool. record shop Seattle, a little club series here. Maybe we'll do a Seattle one.
That'd be
I'm
awesome.
down with that.
Yeah, Seattle Club Challenge will be fun too. There's a few people out here. I think it's just myself and one of the designers is out here too. So
nice. Hey, Andrew, can you maybe pull up a little bit? It seems like
Yeah,
Your mic is breaking out. I don't know if there's
Oh.
maybe some sort of noise cancellation. It's working fine on my side, so I'm not sure why it's breaking up for others, but so far it
Cool.
seems specifically with your mic. So maybe
Yeah,
get a
I'll
little
turn up
closer for now.
I'll turn up my volume. Maybe that must be it.
Okay, cool.
It's my first stream, everybody. That's what I get.
Nice.
Bound to have audio problems too, but if it keeps up, just let
course.
me know. I just adjust it a little bit, but
Cool.
yeah, I mean, outside of that, I mean, I guess I'm not new to NFTs. I'm not new to the crypto space. I'm not an OG to the crypto space, but pretty close to it. I mean, I was buying Bitcoin in a small bank parking lot when I was like 18. Super sketchy sounding, but that's how it was back then. You know, we're buying NFTs with credit cards and things like that, but it's such a different space nowadays. You know, and NFTs in the sense of, you know, old school crypto kitties and crypto punks back a couple years ago, and then, you know, jumping into it now where you have music collectibles. It's crazy. It's a different space, but you know, back to, I guess, career wise, if we talk about that, you know, in general, if you told me I'd be working on an NFT platform, I wouldn't believe you. Like months ago, I wouldn't believe you. You know, it's one of those funny things. I've said this before in general chat too, where I was like chatting around and we're having like little fireside chat with Kate and I, and it's super weird in the sense that this job didn't exist. You know, 8 months ago, maybe 2 years ago, there's no data analyst for NFTs. It's not a thing. I was saying a joke. I was on their Discord a couple like days ago, and I was doing a quick little chat with them about, you know, career options in NFTs and things like that. And it was funny because like I'm on LinkedIn and you can find me on there, and I'm probably the only data analyst for NFTs that exists. And I used to work in recruiting and in tech recruiting too, so it's not something you'd come across. It's not a normal thing, but still super cool. So always appreciative how this is. It's such a cool space, but I mean, it's inspiration for all you out there too. If you're looking for something a little different, these things exist. I know, Cade, your kind of backstory is kind of cool too. So how you got the record shop?
Yeah, I think I can kind of echo what you're saying. How I would have never thought this would be my role or my job position 12 months ago or even 6 months ago. You know, maybe when I started getting into crypto, I could see some opportunities in the NFT space and crypto space, but nothing where I was going to be part of like a community team in one of the bigger NFT projects around. So I'm very happy.
Yeah, because even for me, I was a collector before I jumped on record shop. Like I was a record shop before I started here. To say I actually was I'll dox myself so you all can know. my actual record shop name is Spicy Tuna Roll. TDF probably gonna be super upset that I ignored DMs on Twitter when he thought I was missing, but it's still super cool. So, you know, going from, you know, the side of being the collector is jumping on this from Phil D's tweet, and just for some reason Philly posting this and jumping on the record shop train, you know, and then from there weeks later getting a job offer is just super crazy. You know, if leaving a fairly cushy job in the healthcare data analytics field and jump into something that's super cool and just super unique too. So it's such a big jump, but you know, I love doing it. It's a ton of learning experience with it, but overall,
yeah, it's also really helpful with
just a
your
great move
NFT
overall.
collection and like just crypto background, your experience, because I love being able to just pull you aside in conversation and talk to you about how the community is feeling about things, and you know, maybe things we're planning and how you might think people will react. It's great to bounce ideas off you, and also
Yeah, you know, our giants that were kind of in the shadows of with NBA Top Shots on Flow. And, you know, we use that as a comparison basis, not just because the collectors are from, you know, that space and that world, but also because it's a good use case for how we make decisions and how we do things. I mean, challenges alone, we can't, but the big thing is that we kind of put our own flair on it, you know, with this challenge with Germania, and it's just something unique that we can take from other platforms, other ideas, other NFT projects, and kind of loop them in with things. And it's not just isolated to, like, you know, one project, or this project is better than this one, or this one, this and that. And it's kind of funny that we say the word project for everything too, because, we're a project in a different way where CryptoPunks is a project and Bored Ape Yacht Clubs are a project too. But we look at things that they do and we can incorporate that, and what works for them and what, works in that space and start to bring it into this one. So you guys have to experience kind of what that world's like if you're not aware of it. Like, where we can kind of a sandbox to play with where we can do kind of anything. And, looking at feedback, I know Cade said that I will pop into Discord pretty often. I love popping into Discord. You guys might not say, and if someone's saying something, we can do this or that, I'm over here pulling metrics to pull that data. And all that, it's just, when you see that feedback, you guys are also that echo chamber of that too. And if you guys are saying, we want to see more of that, I will literally go in, pull up metrics, and I'm over here graphing and pulling projections and pulling economic models. That's you. And it just starts to work really well. We make sure that our collectors are, I would say, high priority, and make sure that's actually, being supported and then being heard when they're saying things, which is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, man. It's so great. We love having all that. I mean, it's so awesome to take that feedback and see like kind of real numbers and ideas from it instantly, or not instantly. Obviously, you put a lot of work and time into it, but quickly.
Hey, it's gotten instant over time. It wasn't instant at first, too. It's a lot to come in, and I'm used to going to like a dimensional data model. If you get into that space of things, where everything's very well organized, and I come from huge data sets and huge amounts of data. I mean, I think the positive point with that, I come from billions of data points generated per day to, a couple thousand. It's kind of nice, and it's a lot more expansive. So we're only going to keep growing. We're only going to keep producing more data, which is good for me. So it's a nice thing if you're a data consumer like myself, but awesome. that just keeps things going.
Yeah, that's just a great insight into just how you kind of break down your side of the job too.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's played a lot into building the challenges that we've had already, right? We've had our first couple of challenges, and I'm sure the community has seen how much they've evolved and changed over that brief period of time. And it leads in perfectly to us, why we're here today, wrapping up the second challenge, the Berlin Dance Music Capitals challenge here in Berlin. I know a lot of folks here have entered, and we've got a chance to see the winners here in just a minute. We'll be doing yeah, really, really excited that. Do you have any maybe like insights from this last drop, both the Germania drop and the challenge we've been doing, that might be cool to share with the community?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest ones is, and you guys kind of not played your cards, but you kind of showed your hands with it with the Todd Terry drop. I expect it to be pretty popular. When you have I guess it's a new rare card. So when we're thinking of the next thing to do, and it's kind of funny, and I'll tell you all kind of the backstory of how this challenge came to be. It was kind of rooted in we have the hand, and we Top Chef does showcase challenges and kind of reflects things that way. You can show your collections off. We don't have that way. We have a lot of collectibles here. There's a lot of different things to show off. I think we have, what is it, like 264,000 collectibles, sealed and is unsealed as well, sitting in the marketplace. And you can't just show them off just yet. But what if we made it so you could show them off on socials and make it part of a competition and make it a little competitive too in a couple different ways? Just it shifts gears a little bit, and it also makes it just, super interesting. But outside of that, just the overall feedback, I think, what was the total number? Was it 400 and something people finished with? What was the total count?
Let me go double check.
I think it was 400. I know last time I think it was like 400 something. Maybe I'm wrong.
It was 400 something.